One of the most famous televangelists ever has passed away. Jimmy Swaggart died this morning here in Baton Rouge, more than 2 weeks after suffering a heart attack. His life was not without controversy, but there's no doubt about his impact on the capital area and beyond.
His life was a rags to riches story. Swaggart would rise from humble beginnings to become a household name by building an enormous following and a multi-million-dollar ministry, preaching on the airwaves. But much of that came crashing down when he was caught multiple times in the company of prostitutes. When it comes to televangelists, there were few as well known as Jimmy Swaggart. Born in 1935 in Faraday, Louisiana, across the Mississippi River from Natchez, Swaggart grew up poor, the son of a preacher. He said he first heard God's call at the age of 8.
My dad was a warrior. My dad was a preacher. He didn't want to be anything else except a preacher of the gospel.
His family was musical. He was first cousin to early rock and roll star Jerry Lee Lewis and first cousin to country music singer Mickey Gilley. Swaggart had a calling for gospel music and preaching the scripture, and he made the most of it. By the 1980s, Swaggart was a household name. His sermons were seen in homes across the world. Jimmy Swaggart Ministries was a multi-million-dollar business that made an estimated $142 million in 1986.
I have sinned against you.
But Swaggart was not free from scandal. In 1988, he was photographed at a hotel with Deborah Murphy, an admitted prostitute, who told reporters that the two didn't have sex, but that the preacher had paid her to pose nude. Another scandal came a few years later, after an incident in California in 1991. Despite these scandals and the toll on his reputation and revenue, Swaggart never relinquished control of his ministry. He wrote about 50 Christian books offered through his ministry. He sold over 15 million records worldwide as a gospel artist. Swaggart was recently inducted into the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame class of 2025.
He was a great singer, a great musician, but that is secondary. He was a great preacher of the gospel.
His Baton Rouge complex, located on Bluebonnet Boulevard, still features a worship center and broadcasting and recording facilities. Jimmy Swaggart was 90 years old.